Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about patterns of inheritance. So what is mean by inheritance? How the genes, characters are transferring or passing from the parents to the children's. Okay, whether it is a good character or a bad character or any disease. Okay, how the characters are transferring from the parents to the children's, that is called inheritance. How this is happening, the patterns, so we are going to discuss. So before that, so in a human being, we know already 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. 23 pairs of chromosome. In this, for a child, 23 number from father and 23 from mother will transfer, and total it will become 23 pairs. Okay, 46. So in this, out of all these, okay, out of these 23 pairs, suppose when the 23 number of chromosomes are transferring from father, if any disease or if any good or bad character present on particular gene, okay, imagine just on a fifth number chromosome there is a disease, okay, then it is transferring from the father to the children, okay, then at the same time on the fifth number chromosome, the transfer from the mother, if there is no disease, then whether it is a showing in the children or not, that is called pattern. If it is showing only father chromosome is having a defect and mother chromosome is good, then also it is showing in the child, so that means that is dominant. So before going to the all these types, you need to understand what is dominant and what is recessive. Dominant means the power of transferring, the having a power to exhibit these features in a offspring, and recessive means the lack of power to exhibit the characteristics. It needs a support to exhibit, so that is called dominant and recessive. If you understand these two meanings, automatically you will understand all these types of inheritances. So in a normal human being, I told you already, so 23 pairs are there. Out of these 23 pairs, only 22 pairs are autosomal. These are identical, okay, same type of chromosomes, okay, and only the 23rd pair is related to the sex linked chromosomes. Sex linked chromosomes, in the in this, suppose if it is a male, only XY will be there. If it is a female, you will have a XX will be there. So the only this set of chromosome determines the sex, whether it should be a female or male. So that's why it is a sex determined. So remaining all 22 pairs of chromosomes are identical chromosomes which are transferring from the mother and father. So these denotes the color, okay, height, weight, and the color of the eyeball, color of the hair, so, and the good characters, bad characters, okay, and the diseases also. At the same time, we have to focus on mainly diseases. Imagine if your father is having a diabetes, father is a diabetic, then mother is non-diabetic, then the offspring is having a diabetic, then it means there is a transfer from the father to the baby. So that is called inheritance. Okay, if there is no diabetes to the father and only mother is having, then also baby is having, it means dominant again. Okay, and if both are, if one is having and another is not having, then also baby is not having, then it means recessive. And that is called recessive and dominant. So we will see one by one. What is autosomal? Autosomal dominant. Autosomal dominant means this autosomal, I told you already, any defect in the 22 number of chromosomes, okay, not about 23rd. We are discussing out of 22 chromosomes, okay. Imagine, just I am writing an example. Suppose in autosomal dominant, what is happening? Suppose is a mother and father, Suppose imagine here, they imagine this is a fifth chromosome. This mother is having a some type of, imagine diabetes is there. Okay, then in a baby what is happening? Suppose baby is having, offspring is having diabetes. Okay, it means father is, even though father is not having, then also baby is having, it means dominant inheritance. So even two sets of characteristics are not there on the two different genes, then also it is exhibiting uh, or showing its power. Okay, that means dominance. That is called autosomal. If it is happening in the 22 number of chromosomes anywhere on the 22 number of chromosomes, it means autosomal dominant inheritance. At the same time, what is recessive? What is recessive? Imagine same thing. So there is a problem with the father. Okay, but in the offspring nothing, no disease, it is not showing. It means in the set of chromosomes, father chromosomes are having a disease, mother is not having, but the children is not having the disease. It means recessive. Why? Because this chromosome needs an energy or strength to display, but it is not showing. This is not having the strength to display its characters. It means it is recessive. Recessive chromosome. It is happened in the anywhere less than in the 22 set of chromosome. That's why it is autosomal recessive. It is clear. Okay. And coming to the X-linked chromosomes, X-linked dominant. These X-linked and Y-linked related to the, especially related to the sex-linked chromosomes. Here you need to remember one thing, sex-linked chromosomes. Suppose, imagine if father and mother, okay, if father's genotype is XY, mother genotype is XX. Imagine if father on the X link, on the X chromosome, there is a disease. Okay, at the same time, mother on the mother X chromosome, there is no disease. Okay, definitely it will not pass to the, suppose offspring is a boy. Okay, imagine boy. Then definitely boys will not get the disease. Why? Only fathers can give or pass on the diseases or good characters or bad characters, whatever the things, to the females only, because females having a XX, males having XY. Okay, here on the father sex chromosome there is a disease. Imagine it is a diabetes gene. Okay, the diabetic mutant gene. So how it will be, here the offspring is male. Okay, definitely. So the X will be transferred to the male baby from the mother. Okay, and the Y will be transferred to the baby, male baby, from a father. So obviously this X is not transferring to the boy. So that's why remember this point. In the X-linked dominant inheritance, definitely that diseases or characters which will be transferring from father to only daughters, not to the sons. This is one of the important point. Okay, same like in the autosomal, if a chromosome, the mutant chromosome is passing to the offspring, then it is showing the characteristics that is dominant, and when it is uh, passing mutant chromosome is there, it is not showing this character, then it is recessive. Same like autosomal. Coming to the Y-linked inheritance, there is no dominant and recessive. Whatever happening, it is showing in men only. I mean boys. I mean male child only, because so there is no Y in females. Okay, there is no Y in females. Definitely whatever it is dominant or recessive, if it is passing to the next generation, so what is happening? So male children are more affected than the females. Okay, that is about Y-linked inheritance. Coming to the, these are the special, these are the normal uh, dominant and recessive things, X-linked, Y-linked, autosomal, and sex-linked chromosome. Coming to the special one, incomplete dominance. If you take, for example, of a flower, okay, imagine the color of the flower we are writing. Okay, red. This is a one gene from the father, and RR like this. This is a homozygous. So same traits are there. So imagine RR. Okay. According to the principles of dominance, principle of inheritance dominance. Okay. There is no need to get the complete dominant either capital R or the small. It means red color. It is a yellow color. Imagine like this. The smaller denotes yellow color. This R denotes red color. It means there is no chance to, there is no 100% guarantee to get a red domination or yellow domination. By mixing of these colors, there is a chance of getting pink color. That is called incomplete dominance. Failure of dominance. That is called incomplete dominance. Next, coming to the co-dominance. Co-dominance. What is co-dominance? Co-dominance means, take for example a dog. Okay, take for example a dog. You take two dogs, one dog of a white color, one dog of a black color. So when you set for a breeding, okay, and you set these two colors for a breeding, there is a chance of getting mixture of white plus black. That is called codominance. This is about patterns of inheritance. I hope you understood all these patterns of inheritance. Thank you.